Okay, guys, welcome back, my authors. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the information from the articles that we just read, and we're going to drop them into our graphic organizers so we can get ready to write for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to come down to slide number 10, and it tells me to drop the prompt, and I'm just going to grab a snip of the prompt back from, I think it was on page 2. And I'm going to copy and paste that in just so it's here and I can keep an eye on it and make sure that I'm staying on prompt and make sure that I'm answering the controlling idea. Okay, so next I'm going to come down to my introduction, and I know that the prompt is telling me that I need to write an essay in which I explain how animals can impact the environment. So I'm going to do my controlling idea first to make sure that I'm responding to that prompt, because I want to make sure that I stay focused on answering that prompt. So I am going to be writing about a positive way that the species in the articles impacted the environment and a negative way that they impacted the environment. Okay, so my controlling idea, I want to make sure that it reflects that, okay, that I'm talking about how they impact the environment. But I'm also going to let my readers know that, it can be good or bad. So your controlling idea may be different. Just make sure that you're responding to the prompt. Plants and animals may affect the environment in a positive or negative way. So now that I have my controlling idea and I'm ready to stay focused, I can go back and add my hook and my bridge. And remember, there's different ways that we can write a hook. So pick one that works for your writing. Okay, I'm going to just use a question for this. And then remember my bridge, I want to connect my hook with my controlling idea. That's going to go across and connect our hook and our controlling idea. So I want to make sure that I do that with my bridge. Okay, so next I'm going to come down to my body paragraph 1. And for my body paragraph 1, I'm going to talk about how animals have a positive effect on the environment. Okay, this is the one where I'm going to focus on the article about the ants and how they make a positive impact on environment. Okay, so I'm going to have my topic sentence here and my conclusion. I'm going to make sure for my conclusion that I'm restating my topic sentence. I'm trying to grab it here. It doesn't want to come on over. There we go. Okay. And then for my evidence, I want to make sure that I add some notes in here so that when I go to put this into a paragraph form, I'm going to have some good notes that I can add to about how ants have a positive. So I am going to have that ants may aerate the soil. And I'm going to add something about how they can kill harmful insects. And then I'm going to remember to include a quote from that article. So remember how we worked on adding quotes from the article where we take the information and we say where we got it from. So I'm going to make sure when I write my quote that I say where it's coming from. And I'm using my quotation marks too to show that I got that information from the article. Okay, so once I have my thoughts organized for body paragraph 1, I'm going to move down to body paragraph 2. Now, in body paragraph 2, I'm going to talk about how I'm going to pick some information from the articles about how animals negatively impact the environment. So now I'm not going to write the topic sentence and the evidence and the closing sentence. That's your job. That's what you're going to do. Okay, So in our body paragraph 2, I'm just going to put over to the side so you have a reminder. In body paragraph 2, you will be writing how animals may negatively affect the environment. Now remember, just a little while ago, we highlighted some ways that some of the animals from our articles that we read negatively impacted the environment. So, and you might have highlighted the same ones I did, or you might have done your own. That's up to you. Just make sure your topic sentence and your closing sentence reflect what your paragraph is about. Okay, remember, a topic sentence is going to introduce it. Closing sentence is going to restate it. And then we have the evidence sandwiched in between. Don't forget to include a quote somewhere in there from probably the second article, I would say, since we're talking about negative. We're talking about those invasive species. So make sure you include a quote in there. Okay, next I'm going to come down to my paragraph 3, my body paragraph 3. And for body paragraph 3, this is completely optional. If you want to add some more information about how plants and animals negatively, I just saw that it's yelling at me for spelling that wrong, negatively or positively impact the environment, you can, but body paragraph 3 is optional. Once I'm done there, I'm going to come back down to my conclusion. Okay. Now for my conclusion, I want to restate my controlling idea. So I'm going to actually come up to my controlling idea here. And I am going to copy it. And I'm going to paste it down here on page 12. Because I want that right in front of me to make sure that I am using it to restate my controlling idea. So I have plants and animals may affect the environment in a positive or negative way. Okay, so I want to think of another way I can say it. The environment can be positively or, I see I spelled that wrong, negatively affected by plants and animals that live in it. Okay, so I took my controlling idea and I restated it. I can get rid of it now, because I already used it. I don't need it anymore. It's already there. Then I'm going to add a closing statement. Let's see. Let's see. By taking care of the environment we have, we can also help. It didn't like that mistake, did it? It's having problems here. Let me see if I don't know. I was just going to cancel it. Didn't even let me. Yep. Let me see. Nope. I might be frozen here. Let's see. Nope. There we go. I think I got it. Let's see. What was I thinking of now? Let me go back into my article and look, because I kind of forgot where I was going with my point here. Oh, I think I was going to talk about how, let's see, we can also help animals help our environment thrive while limiting invasive species. Okay, there we go. I have my ideas down. Okay, so now I have my graphic organizer all ready to go for tomorrow. So I'm going to make sure that either my autosave is on or that I save this somewhere where I can find it easily, like in my documents. And that way I will have it for tomorrow. Okay, super job, author. See you soon.